What up? Welcome back to the SpongeBob Book Reading Full Chapter Book Series. Second to last episode. Next week we are looking at... next week. Next week we are looking at Pirates of Bikini Bottom. Well, today we're looking at Where's Gary? So anyway... let's get to work. Chapter 1. Sundown grunted. His legs shook. His arms ached. He was carrying home a big sack full of his pet snail Gary. Hey, SpongeBob! Called Patrick, who was standing by his rock house. Hey, Patrick! SpongeBob gasped. What are you doing? Asked Patrick cheerfully. Carrying this heavy... like a snail food for Gary, he wheezed. Patrick leaned against his rock. How is Gary? He asked. I found a nice long talk. I now felt as his arms were about to drop off. He's fine, he croaked. Pat, could we talk about this some other time? This nail foot's really heavy. Aspiration was lying off SpongeBob's head. Oh, sure, said Patrick, patting his rock. But there's something I wanted to tell you. Something important. I just scratched his head, thinking hard. Oh, I remember. But when Patrick looked, no one was there. Who was I talking to? He asked. I know. Dropped that heavy. I could snail food on his front step and asked for Beth. Now he knows a note on his front door. He read the note as he walked inside. Dear Sir and Ma'am, we are sorry we missed you. We will attempt to redeliver your package at our earliest convenience. Just as he finished reading, Arnab's doorbell rang. His package. He opened the door and found a box wrapped in brown paper and string. Turned up. So excited that he dashed back inside with the box, forgetting all about Gary's bag of food. That's what we got here, says SpongeBob, turning the package open. And Special Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Paddleball said, "Ooh yeah!" He bumped his fist, picked up the paddle, and whacked the red ball with it. The ball snapped back on his rubber string and Snacks went up right in the head, knocking him to the ground. He pushed from inside the box, floated down around SpongeBob. He wound up his face and read it. Take the Dirty Bubble Challenge. Hit the paddle ball. 29985596559371349 times in a row. And now fell to his knees and looked up. "Dirty Bubble," he cried. "Wherever you float, I hereby accept your challenge." Determined to reach his goal, Arnab hit the rubber ball with the paddle. It snapped back and in the face again. "Barnacles," he said. He tried 7 more times, but each time the ball struck him in the face. "Barnacles." He repeated again and again. Meanwhile, Gary woke up from his nap feeling hungry, but when he looked into his food bowl, there was nothing but a fly, a couple of crumbs, and a spider web. "Hey, what's the fly buzzed away. My mouth is turned off. He was still trying to hit the ball without getting smacked in the face. Meow," Gary called, hungry. "What was that?" I sprang up, looking around. Shrugging, he started to go back to paddle bowling. And then he heard an even louder meow. "Oh, Gary," he said, looking down at the snail. "That distracting sound came from you." Turned back to his paddle. "I'm sorry, I can't play with you right now. My man needs me." But just as SpongeBob was about to hit, the red ball zooming towards his face, Gary meowed, distracted. I now get smacked in the face again. "Hey, please," he begged. "I'm trying to defeat the Dirty Bubble." He yelled his fit the red ball, but Gary just stuck himself to the paddle and meowed. Annoyed, Arnold pulled Gary off his paddle and he went back to his goal, winning the Dirty Bubble Challenge. A few moments later, Arnold got another smack in the face. He'd right it onto SpongeBob's face, such to himself there. Arnold cried, while wrestling his pet snail from his face. Guy, I hate it when you do that. Now get, and leave your master to his important affairs. Gary finally gave up. He slipped back to his bowl, tucked his head inside his shell, and sat silently. After a few days of feeling hungry and neglected, Gary decided to go find a new home. He tied a polka dot bandana onto a bamboo stick, packed his belongings inside, and left the pineapple he had called home for so long. He got the first bus he saw, looking sadly at the window as it pulled away. Chapter 2. Hydrick stole from his rock house a SpongeBob's pineapple. I haven't seen SpongeBob in a couple of days, he said to himself. She'll be glad to know I remembered what I wanted to tell him. So he knocked on the door. Hydrick stood right in front of the bag of snail food. That's strange, he said to himself. Usually I knock on the door with this hand. He shut them inside. Hey, SpongeBob! Hydrick called. Are you around? SpongeBob! As Patrick made his way for the house, it seemed dark and scary to him. Things were knocked over and out of place. And he thought he could hear someone muttering barnacles over and over. Finally, Patrick found SpongeBob curled up on the floor of his bedroom, trembling. Flies were buzzing all around him. SpongeBob, what happened? Cried Patrick, rushing over. This picture's crooked. Hydrick straightened the picture on the wall, then ran over to SpongeBob and turned him onto his back. SpongeBob was clutching the paddle. SpongeBob, snap out of it, yelled Patrick. But SpongeBob still seemed very upset by it. Something. What is it, buddy? Patrick. Asked Patrick. You can tell me. I took the dirty bubble challenge, SpongeBob admitted. Holding on to the bubble. You what? Shouted Patrick. He broke into sobs on his head. SpongeBob was puzzled. Why are you crying? He asked. Patrick stopped crying for a moment. Because many years ago, I took the challenge, he answered. Really? What happened? Asked SpongeBob. Selena, I won, said Patrick. Sadly. And then I lost the trophy they sent me. I now led Patrick into the kitchen. Come on, he said. Let's have some cup cookies and red seahorse milk. And that always cheers me up when I lost something. Thanks, buddy, said Patrick. After handing Patrick a glass. Enough walked back to the refrigerator to put away the milk. Hey Pat, he asked, you ever feel like you're forgetting something important? Enough tripped right over Gary's football and up and stared at it. I think you. It has something to do with this ball. Gary's football. That's it. I got a figure eight. The story said, hand the bag of sample covered in dust. That's a lot of dust for a couple hours, said, blowing away the dust and cobwebs. I clean the kitchen. I now feel Gary's bowl. Gary, dinner! Come on, Gary, soup's on! Gary didn't come. Pat, how long was I taking their bubble challenge? I went off, so I went to nervously. About a week. Answered Patrick calmly. A week? I went up. Are you sure? I took thought for a moment. Then he tried pouring this milk out of the glass. Slid out slowly, hadn't gone bad, and turned into a solid. Let's be sure. I took all the sour milk, popped it in his mouth, chewed, and swallowed. Then he shuddered. Yeah, about a week, Patrick decided. Based on how what the milk tasted, maybe 10 days. 10 days, SpongeBob said, instead of troops dawned in him. Kept rushing around his house, searching for Gary, calling his name. Not on his bed, and in his closet. Not in the toilet, and then behind the TV. He looked on the roof and under the sidewalk. He even looked inside the ice in his refrigerator, but Gary was nowhere to be found. Patrick, he said, his eyes filling with tears. I can't find Gary! After 3, Gary was lying along a full and empty dessert. He was traveling howling town was going until he realized it was just his empty stomach. He wheezed and kept going home alone. Like on his house, Brenda took a can out of the cupboard and showed it to Patrick. These are Gary's very treats, he said. They filled with it tastes of organic sustenance that bottom feels like Gary can't resist. Eat? Asked Patrick, taking the can from SpongeBob and examining it. SpongeBob nodded. All you have to do is shake the can. And it comes running every time. Go on, try it. I shut the camp. I didn't make a sound. Randolph was confused. Let me see that, he said. He shut the camp. I never said. I don't understand, he said. This is a brand new. Look. Where's Patrick? And looked at Patrick suspiciously. Then he shook his belly. You're gonna hate this nail cheats rattling. I only tasted 6 cyclo specimen. Patrick complained. Randolph and Patrick went outside to search for Gary. Randolph called the snail's name while Patrick shook his belly. Rattle, rattle, rattle. With subsets on his head, Squidward leaned out of his bathroom window. What are those Neanderthals up to? He grumbled. Don't they know I'm basically spoiling myself? Squidward pulled his head back inside and resumed scrubbing his back with a brush. Randolph and Patrick burst into his bathroom. Yeah! Squidward screamed. Randolph and Patrick just ignored. You check over there, told Patrick. I'll check in here. I know, switched his hands around and scrubbed his back up. I didn't yet, Pat, he called. Nope, answered Patrick, yanking Squidward's sink off the wall, causing water to gush into the room. But I'll keep looking. But there's no one left to look. The room filled with water. That's one place we haven't checked, and that's Patrick. Dramatically. Another Patrick stood in front of Randolph's mailbox. It was jammed full of mail since Randolph had checked it for days. Randolph had been in there, Randolph protested. Can't hurt to look, said Patrick. And Randolph opened the door open. Mail came shooting out of the mailbox. The last thing to pop up was a rolled up note. Look, Pat, explained Randolph. What is it? Asked Patrick. Randolph unrolled the note, began to read the strange stretch marks on the paper. This one, Randolph, he read. These past 2 years have been some of the best in my life, but I must move on. By now, I have properly found a new one who actually remembers the fill up my football every now and again. Consider Gary. Listen to my room whenever he names me. Randolph looked up at the note, stunned. Dear Neptune, he muttered. What have I done? Patrick looked stern. What do you mean? You drove him away. Right there in black and white. He pointed at the note. See? Right there. And there. Randolph just stared out into the dark night. Gary, said miserably. Was Randolph mourned his missing snail. Gary used his last bit of energy to crawl through a downtown area in hopes of finding food. He stared through the wall. He stared for a window at a happy couple eating sandwiches till the man frowned and pulled down the shade. Harry was very hungry. He slid into an alley and spotted a tray of nachos. He headed over to eat the TT chips, not even caring that there were flies buzzing around the leftovers. Suddenly, three tough alley nails hissed to Gary. Determined with fear, they surrounded him. Uncle gained at the underground, the biggest, meanest looking snail. They shut out the alley as fast as the smuggest could carry him. Because he didn't like nachos. Someone else. On the inside, disappointed and listened to dinner guest. Gary kept going as fast as he could, trying to get far away. They bumped right into a pair of shoes. Shaking with fear, he looked up a shadowy figure reaching down towards him. There you are, hissed a little raspy voice. Chapter 4. Gary hearing the shell sneaking. He peered out and saw two outclawed hands. They grabbed them, lifted, and had them. There you are, Miss Topsy, said a kindly old woman with gray hair dyed neatly in the bun. When Grandma's finally found you, she was starting to get worried. She showed out the alley. Okay, now let's get you home, Miss Topsy, and get... You, something to eat, she says finally. Food sounded very good to Gary, no matter what name the sweet old lady called him. In their house, Grandma set Gary in a big comfy chair, fed him cookies. She even called them with her own electric razor. There you go, Miss Topsy, she said. Grandma knows you like your Mr. Heaty, said to extra cozy when you're home relaxing. Harry didn't know who Grandma was, or Miss Topsy, for that matter. But I sure liked the way she was treating him. Goodness, cried Grandma. You almost out of cookies. Here, I'll go get some more. Now don't you go running off again. While Grandma was in the kitchen, Harry noticed a picture of her sitting in the chair, surrounded by lots and lots of snails. Some really lots of snails. Turn it down, lots more cookies. Amy, there you go, she said, smiling. After this, I'll make us some those deviled eggs I promised. Well, Gary once had bully and cookies. Grandma wandered over to a little record player. How about a little music, she asked. Grandma's got a killer stereo system. She put on the record and started dancing around. Hey, Gary, Grandma said, "You make Grandma feel so young." She picked Gary up and rolled him down with him. "Come on, Miss Topsy, we'll do the boogie woogie." "Stop, Grandma!" Other twins in the rack and quickly sit Gary back down in the comfy chair. "Okay, that's enough of the boogie woogie for now," she said. While Gary was enjoying the comforts of Grandma's house, Randolph was still searching for his beloved snail. He wandered the streets of Bikini Hall. "Gary!" He was staring in the window of a hat store where he saw a pet's reflection. "Gary!" he joyfully explained. But when he turned around, Randolph saw it was only a picture of a snail on the side of a snail-full delivery truck. Sadly, he trudged on. He tried popping out of the chimney and loudly calling Gary's name into the night, but there was no answer. But that's all. Would he ever see his snail again? Chapter 5. Gary sat on the couch under his electric bank and watched some TV. Grandma had her arm around him and occasionally tossed popcorn into his mouth. Grandma knows how much you love these late night drama programs, she said. "Don't you, Miss Topsy?" Now Grandma noticed it was 7:30 in the evening. "Oh heavens," she cried. "Look at time. It's time for bed, Miss Topsy." She got up and headed towards the bedroom. Gary jumped up to catch the follower, but when he pulled the electric blanket, the bundle of things he had taken from Sundown's house fell on the floor. They'd the trash bundle, smiling, Gary meowed sadly, but he was alert. And as he looked at the picture, he began to imagine Randolph frowning and yelling, "Quiet, Gary! Can't you see I'm busy?" So Gary stuck his tongue out of the picture, followed Grandma into his very own bedroom. It was like a baby's room, with stuffed animals in a crib. "Meow," asked Gary, not sure he liked it. But when Grandma tucked him into the crib, Gary felt very comfortable. "Oh," said Grandma, almost forgot your good night kiss." She leaned in and kissed Gary. On the doorway, Grandma whispered, "Sweet dreams, Miss Tuffy." Well, she clapped her hands and the light snapped off. Next morning, the Crusher Girls spun up, lopped in, looking terrible. His eyes were red with big circles under them, and his nose drew. "Sundown!" yelled Miss Scratch. "You're 15 minutes late." "Sorry, Miss Scratch," Sundown. "I was out all night looking for Gary. You see, he ran away, and now I..." Mm-hmm. "Up, are you okay?" asked perhaps stunning concern. "You look kind of deafening." Looked for a closer look. "Well, not exactly what you call okay," Miss Scratch answered. He just went up. You see, my Mr. Krabs. I'm in this claw. You just forgot to put your hat on. He snapped the crab hat onto SpongeBob's head. Walked away smiling. Knew I figured it out. The kitchen, SpongeBob tried frying up some delicious crab patties. The tears kept raining down his nose and dripping onto the pies. Gary, he squealed. Customer confronted Square. Hey, I would like a refund for this crab patty, she complained. The Square screamed like, refund? What's wrong with it? Well, nothing really. The customer answered sarcastically. Except I discovered in tears. He lifted the top bun. Mr. Krabs saw her glistening on the surface of the bag. What the? He muttered. Mr. Krabs went into the kitchen, found SpongeBob crying. Why don't you tell me what's wrong? Well, you see, SpongeBob began. Listen to me, boy. Krabs interrupted. Any problem you have can be solved with a little hard work. Then he held up one special, hoping he'd get back to work. SpongeBob sent out of depression. You're right, Mr. Krabs. Krabs smiled and said, that's my boy. If I'm going to find Gary, I'm going to need to work hard at it. Then SpongeBob ran out of the kitchen, leaving Mr. Krabs speechless. Chapter 6. Hydrick was lying on the warm sand, snoozing loudly. Drill dripped out of the corner of his mouth. Suddenly a pile of pencils, tape, glue, and paste fell on him, waking him up. See out in the world, he cried. All the supplies falling from the sky. Then he looked up. SpongeBob was standing over him with his arms stretched out. No, Patrick, he said. I'm gonna use this. Now, to help us find Gary, Hydrick said up puzzled. What if I get over away with you neglecting a difference? SpongeBob sighed, then looked determined. Hydrick, now is not the time for talking. We got work to do. At Grandma's house, Grandma was throwing the... At Grandma's house, Gary was enjoying the breakfast of fresh squeezed orange juice and pancakes baked by gingerbread men. Grandma even fed Gary behind, carefully guiding each bite into his wide open mouth. After breakfast, they got into Grandma's car and drove to a store called Watto's Craft Zone. Set and faces on fun, Miss Stupsy, said Grandma with a smile. This moment after Grandma Gary went into the store. SpongeBob and Patrick arrived, holding down the posters. It's a good spot, SpongeBob said, holding one of the posters over, ready to paste it on the front door. Read his poster aloud just to make sure it was right. Just right. Gary, I'm sorry. Please come home. Love SpongeBob. He thought it said it all. Wait, Patrick, hand me the tape, said. When Patrick was standing on the sign on the front door. Hey, they're having a sale of 100 penguins. Patrick exclaimed. Patrick, this is no time for that. Oh no, that's it, but it was too late. Patrick rushed to the side. The store, chanting, penguins, 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 penguins. I was wearing some pipe leaves and Patrick running after it. Quick, Ollie, quick, he blurted. I'm looking for the 100 penguins. It's an emergency. My grandma told him she only picked up all they had. She told Patrick her basket full of penguins. Then he leaned in to smell them once again. You and I kept the heart oh sweet scented penguins. Said sadly. That's right, yeah. But Gary by his side. Hey Gary, called out. Gary blinked. That's nice, why not with this? Then Jean coming in the front of the slope with missing. One sec. Snowball says. There, he said, satisfied with his work. Then Patrick opened the front door, ripping through several posters. Whoops, he said, trying somehow at the torn posters back together. I never had it, and Patrick a stack of flies. Come on, Pat, just take these flies and hand them out. And walked away from the store. Seconds later, Grandma left Gary out, bouncing the back of the end of high guns on the shelf. And sees went up, and Swindle didn't see him. Chapter 7. After a full day of shopping, lots of treats and snacks, Grandma and Gary walked in the front door. Grandma and Gary definitely need love in the oven for you, she said. Gary wasn't feeling hungry, but he already felt stuffed. He sat onto the messy newspapers in the corner, meowed. Oh, Miss Darcy, Grandma said, do you have to go potty? She dropped a big pile of papers in front of Gary. Why don't you use these deco flyers given to me today by a chubby little boy? Having returned to her kitchen, Grandma looked at the flyers. They were SpongeBob's flyers. What the? Sorry. I wanted Gary to come home. Gary started sliding towards the door. Then he heard a sharp whistle. You stay right there, Grandma warned. The meatloaf is almost done. Harry sighed heavily. The last thing he wanted was meatloaf. Graham been stuffing him with food ever since he arrived. Seeing Patrick at the craft store made Gary realize how much he missed Wanda. And now we're getting news from that missed them too. Ryan had to come home. Right? He was ready to go. So he made his way to what he thought was the front door and turned the handle. When the door opened, dozens of empty snail shells came tumbling out. Most of them had cracks in the sole. Cracks and holes in them. Had all Gary's famous nails been rusty till they burst out of the shells? What happened to all these nails? Emma stepped into the hallway looking a little less innocent than she had before. Look at us, Craig. I'm not quite ready yet. My grandma knows how hungry you are. Hey, Stopsy. So she whipped up a quick batch of cookies. Lying on the pile of empty shells, Gary looked down the stomach. He yawned so fast that he burst his belt buckle. Then he cracked a hole in the shell. Imagine all the snails in the picture on the wall screen. Run! As fast as he could, Gary escaped for the pet lad and the door. Touching the cookies, Grandma threw at him as he went. On the sidewalk, she chased after Gary. You don't want cookies? Don't fit. I ain't a bad with deviled eggs, too. Grandma tossed food at Gary as he hurried to get away. Slipped into a dark alley. But Grandma was still gone. Don't worry, Miss Topsy, she called. Grandma will find you. I hid behind the trash can. One of the tough-looking snails he seen. I recognized Gary. Hey, he said, you're that guy who doesn't like nachos. Grandma's getting closer. Miss Topsy, I know you're back there. She said, I can hear your stomach growling. I got an idea. He pushed the alley snail onto the sidewalk where I could see him. Hey! The snail said, annoyed being shot. Oh, there you are, Miss Topsy, exclaimed Grandma. Who? That's the snail. You must be starving, Grandma said, skipping up into her arms and walking away. Gary sighed with relief. Chapter 8. Sitting on his couch with his clenched, Wendell felt so sad he felt like sobbing, but he couldn't. Patrick was trying to comfort him. Just let it out, buddy, he said. That's right. I can't cry anymore, Patrick. And Gary Dusty took all my tears with me. When he heard the name Gary, Patrick's head up and widened his eyes. Did you just say Gary? I'm not exactly. SpongeBob, said Patrick, excited. I just went earlier today to craft, so I saw those. These huge hunks of Bustlewood. They were awesome. And those eyes filled with tears. Gary loved Bustlewood. He wailed, running around the house. And then I tried to forget Gary. I said to himself. Steven Philwell has seen dozens of his old missing snail flyers that he posted. Some reason I can't get it out of my mind. He stayed up at the big billboard with Gary's picture and his letters spelling out, "Have you seen me? I'm the winning one. I really blew it. I took you for granted, Gary. I'm sorry. Don't you just hear me say something?" No, shrugged. Looked down the ground. I'm talking to a billboard. Yeah, I know that was a quiet meow. Now, he thinks that if only I could see you one more time so I could tell you how much I love you. If only I can hear you meow one last time. I climbed up on SpongeBob's head and meowed again. Yeah, like that, said SpongeBob. Inside also, yes. But Gary purred loud. Gary, your praise making it hard to forget you, said SpongeBob. Then the meow Sim was talking to. Gary! He yelled thrilled. Enough, hugged Gary. Oh, Gary, did you hear any of that? Do I have to repeat myself? Meow, said Gary. Okay, good, SpongeBob said. I promise, Gary. Things are gonna be different between you and me. You'll see, pal. Now let's go home and get you something to eat. You must be starving. Gary, just meow. That end! Thank you all for being with Gary. Next week, the grand finale! The Pirates of Bikini Bottom. Goodbye.